30 days without porn. 30 days without masturbation. Sounds impossible, right? In a world of instant gratification, abstaining feels like climbing Everest with no gear. My brain panicked, inventing excuses. It's healthy, it's natural, you'll go crazy. Friends laughed or looked worried when I mentioned it, making me doubt myself even more. The easy path was tempting. Just quit the challenge and return to comfort. But a quiet voice inside insisted, if this feels impossible, maybe that's exactly why I need to do it. The fear pointed to a weakness I didn't want to admit. Was I really in control, or was I just following an impulse I couldn't manage? That thought was scarier than any withdrawal. This wasn't just about quitting porn. It was about taking back control of my life. I needed to find out who was really in charge. So, I started the 30-day challenge. Why do this? Because I was stuck, tired, unfocused, and disconnected. On the surface, life looked fine. Job, friends, a place to live. But I felt like a spectator, numb and empty, always searching for a quick fix. My energy was gone, my confidence shot, and I avoided real connection. Every session left me feeling more ashamed and alone. I was trapped in a loop emptiness. Quick fix, more emptiness. The spiral was accelerating, and I knew if I didn't act, nothing would change. I was tired of trading my potential for a fleeting digital high. The final straw was realizing I could waste years like this. I needed a drastic change. It was time to pull the emergency brake. I drew a line in the sand. The challenge began. The first days were brutal. My brain rebelled like a toddler denied candy. Every moment was a battle against overwhelming urges. I couldn't focus. My mood swung wildly, and I felt restless and trapped. Sleep was torture. Urges hit hardest at night. I was exhausted, unmotivated, and tempted to quit. Productivity tanked, and I felt worse than before. This was the breaking point, where most people give up. But that quiet voice reminded me. This pain meant the challenge was working. Withdrawal was proof of a real problem. I pushed through, knowing the discomfort was necessary. The suffering wasn't pointless. It was the first step to freedom. I kept going, one day at a time. The real test had begun. Around day 8, something shifted. I woke up without hitting snooze. The brain fog was lighter. Urges were still there, but manageable. For the first time, I felt in control. My energy returned. I started running after work, not out of obligation, but because it felt good. Small victories built confidence, eye contact with strangers, speaking up at work. I stood taller, felt more present, and started cleaning up my life, literally and figuratively. Discipline in one area spilled into others. Better mornings, healthier meals, a tidier flat. My mind, no longer chasing cheap thrills, focused on what mattered. The chaos faded, replaced by a sense of order and purpose. The transformation was slow, but real. I was laying the foundation for something better. Hope returned. After 2 weeks, the changes accelerated. The brain fog vanished, replaced by sharp focus and calm. I could work for hours, undistracted. My productivity soared, and my emotions stabilized. I responded thoughtfully, instead of reacting impulsively. Confidence grew from within, not from outside validation. People noticed. I was listened to, respected, even more attractive. My energy changed. I projected calm and assurance. Willpower became second nature. Saying no to distractions was easy. I learned the difference between fleeting pleasure and real happiness. Each disciplined choice built lasting satisfaction. I was no longer chasing quick hits. I was building a life. The transformation was undeniable. I was finally becoming the person I wanted to be. The second half was about thriving, not just surviving. By day 25, I barely recognized myself, in the best way. My eyes were brighter, my skin clearer, my posture confident. The anxiety and weariness had faded, replaced by calm self-assurance. I smiled, and it was real. The physical changes reflected a deeper transformation. I wasn't becoming someone new. I was rediscovering my true self. The challenge stripped away the layers of shame and apathy. Underneath was the person I'd always been, hidden by bad habits. This wasn't about adding something. It was about removing what held me back. I felt like I was coming home to myself. The reunion was emotional and powerful. I realized this is my factory setting. I was finally living as me. Nearing the end, I realized the truth. This isn't about superpowers. NoFap didn't make me superhuman. It made me human again. Sustained energy, real confidence, and focus aren't magic. They're normal. In a distracted world, being present feels extraordinary. The real gain was reclaiming my natural state. This challenge was rebellion against a culture of distraction. The transformation wasn't about being special. It was about being myself. Anyone can do this. It's not a secret. The power isn't in abstinence, but in what you do with your reclaimed energy. This is an open invitation to anyone ready to step out of the fog. The choice is yours. Life without constant urges is like seeing in high definition. Suddenly, I noticed the little things, the light, laughter, flavors. I was present, appreciating moments I used to miss. Socializing became genuine. I craved real connection, not validation. Friendships deepened, anxiety faded, and confidence grew. My goals became clearer, and I took daily action. Procrastination disappeared. I created motivation through discipline. Progress felt deeply satisfying, far better than any digital high. This journey was about reclaiming my life and proving my strength. The world didn't change, but my experience of it did. I became an active participant, not a passive consumer. That made all the difference. So, here we are, 30 days later. If you've made it this far, maybe you see yourself in my story. Maybe you're tired, foggy, or stuck in a loop. The only way to know what's possible is to try. This isn't about shame. It's about empowerment. Test yourself. Are you in control, or are your habits? I can't promise miracles, but I can promise clarity and strength. Think of it as a 30-day experiment. The subject is you. Track your progress, see what changes, and decide for yourself. Worst case, you're more mindful for a month. Best case, you change your life. 30 days is enough to spark a revolution. Are you ready to meet the person you could be? The choice is yours. Take it.